Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health. My name is Michelle. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm an Aetna member, and I just received a text message from y'all a couple hours ago. Um, I'm making sure that followed up with it for the Aetna care team. Um, what exactly is this number supposed to be for me calling? Is this different than the member services number?
It is. This is the disaster relief line.
Oh, um, what exactly would be the sorry, one second, would be the resources that are mentioned in the text? It was kind of vague.
It's just like if you had any impact, or if you were impacted by the storm, like if you needed any food pantry resources. And I do need to let you know that the call is being monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes. If you needed any food pantry resources, if you needed any resources for any warming stations, like if you had any power outages, any heat outage or anything, and you needed information to go to any warming stations or anything like that, any type of assistance like that.
I guess I'd be interested in the food possibly. Um, as long as it's something that I don't have to go somewhere with, because I kind of rely on y'all for transportation in general, and I know y'all don't provide non-medical transportation. So unless this disaster line setup changes that, I don't think I have the ability to actually go to the food pantries that I know of that existed in the area. I don't even know if they're open or not. I kind of doubt it due to the weather, but is there anything
Yeah, the only
specific you'll do with that,
the
or is
only
it just like information on one in my zip code?
It would just be based off of the zip code, and the only thing that we would be able to do would be we could just give you the information, and then you would just have to maybe call and see if they offer like any resources, like of delivery, based off of the circumstances.
Okay, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Who would y'all be referring me to?
What state are you calling from?
Oh, oh, it's like that. Oh, wow. I had no idea. Louisiana, no Better Health of
Okay.
Louisiana. I'm in
All right.
St. Tammany Parish, 70471. Sorry, I had
What's
no
your date of
idea
birth?
this was the Aetna
That's
National.
okay.
Oh, 052297.
And what's your name?
Jeffrey Thomas Bodin, Bodin.
All right. And then for verification purposes, can you verify your address for me, including the zip code?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
And then what is the best contact number to reach you?
Right. 985-272-8989. That's my cell, just in case the power goes out again or something.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. And then I've got an email listed of your first and last name, 713@gmail.com. Is that still good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Is that going to be in what part of Louisiana is that in? Is that going to be like northwest, northeast, central?
Uh, do, do you have the ability to search by parish? Because it's right north of New Orleans. Um, on like Pontchartrain, 70471, Mandeville.
Okay. Okay.
If you kind of go to like the border of
Here.
Mississippi, then like maybe you scroll way in, we're like right there.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to look for, let's see here. So there is, I was looking for emergency assistance first. There is a agency called COAST. It stands for Council on Aging St. Tammany. And it says it's in Covington.
As far as I know, with them, they only service elderly homes and transport some of their members. And it wasn't like an insurance-based thing. It was like there's a bunch of elderly homes in this area, built up and stuff. And after Katrina and things like that, and I believe that's their job. At least that's what they've kind of told me in the past. Unless something's changed because of this disaster circumstance, I don't think that they're probably an option. And I doubt I'd be able to get in contact with them during considering the circumstances anyway.
Okay. There's what about the Family Promise of St. Tammany? Is that the same thing?
I've never heard of that. What is that? It's Family Promise?
Family Promise of St. Tammany.
Okay.
It says it's in Mandeville. Their contact number is 985.
Oh wait. 985.
201. 7221.
Okay.
It says they provide transportation, meals. It says they're open from 8 to 4. The Samaritan Center.
I called them the other week. They don't they provide like a food pantry kind of a thing, but I wouldn't qualify for that, and I doubt most Aetna members would either. It's more of like if you're homeless kind of emergency thing. You show up and then they have like a designated month of food is what they told me that they could give out. If you're like already not receiving SNAP and things like that, not on Medicaid like I am with y'all.
Gotcha. All right, let me see here. Just trying to find ones that are not far away. Because the next one is 12 miles away in Lacombe.
And what are they called?
This one's this New Orleans mission.
I've never heard of them either.
And their number is 504.
Wait, one sec.
523 2116. And it says they provide emergency food, food pantry, food assistance, free food.
Nothing about transportation or anything like that, or like qualifications.
That one doesn't say anything about
based on like
transportation,
income limitations, or anything like that.
They don't give us any of that information on here. It just basically gives us what resources they provide, but it doesn't give us like any of the qualifications that they require.
So I should kind of assume that like if they're on a list for y'all, then because I'm a member for y'all, I probably qualify for like something.
Yeah, this would just be basically, this is what they've like the resources that they've given us, like the that are in our database.
Okay, cool. I guess I'll try that one too.
And then the next one that I have is in Slidell.
Okay, what are they?
That one is Society of a Saint Vincent de Paul.
Oh yeah, I spoke with them a week and a half ago at length. Yeah, they were like a overall group that works with the Catholic Church and capacity that kind of like direct you to where you might need to go or take requests on like a more person-to-person basis for things like that. They didn't have any direct things that they could provide. What did they tell y'all that they provide as a service? Just curious.
That one lists disaster response, financial assistance, food pantry, home visiting, support, clothing, and spiritual, and emergency food.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like their overall management stuff. Yeah. Do you have anything after them, or is that it?
I have Community Christian Concern.
Oh wait, one sec. I've never heard of them. Community Christian Concern. Okay. Where are they at?
They're in Slidell.
Okay.
985 646 0357.
Okay. What do they list?
They list food pantry and emergency needs.
What's that mean?
I'm guessing maybe just if you have any particular, I mean, I guess maybe like if you had any emergency, maybe like disaster probably type needs, maybe, I guess.
Oh, okay. Like hurricane stuff, probably. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Let's see. Let's see, the next few are the same one. There's another St. Tammany. That's emergency medical care. First Baptist Church in Slidell.
Okay, that's new. First Baptist. So, what is their actual name? The First Baptist Church, or just like First Baptist Church?
Just First Baptist Church.
Okay.
It's First Baptist Church Pantry Ministry.
Pantry Ministry. Okay, thank you. And they're also in Slidell. And what's their phone number?
985 290 1359.
985-290-1359. Okay, what are they?
And they're only open on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday, Wednesday. Okay. What are they listed? Just
They list food pantry, emergency food, food assistance, and food bank.
So there's a difference between food assistance and food pantry?
Well, that's what they list. I guess maybe it just basically is the trigger words. Like if you were to do a search for certain things, I guess they want to come up for all those certain things.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Anybody else besides them? I mean, you've given me more options than I knew existed in my area for sure. Y'all have a good database.
There's one more in Slidell that I have is Joy Fellowship Church.
JOY Fellowship Church. Okay. And they're also in Slidell?
They're also in Slidell. And their number is 985 326 4569.
Okay. And what do they list?
And they list food, blankets, clothing, hot food, and hygiene products.
Food, blankets,
hygiene products.
And hot meals, like a soup kitchen.
It just, like it says hot food, so probably so like a soup kitchen.
Okay, that's pretty rare for around here. I don't know if they shut down that kind of a thing in New Orleans. So, because I spoke with the Catholic Church's thing like a couple weeks ago too. That's pretty rare. It must be pretty serious.
And they're open on Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 3.
From 12 noon to 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that it?
Yep, that's all I've got. That's pretty close.
Is there any other services you guys provide in the disaster hotline?
That's all we would have, like, would be able to, like, give resources for.
Because I don't really.
It's just basically, yeah, that's all we could
station
do.
At this point. But, like, if the National Guard was,
Okay.
like, handing out supplies or something, I'd be interested in that.
Mhm.
Because I'm pretty sure they definitely would drop off, like, water and, like, you know, blankets and stuff like that if, like, you know, they were ordered to. I just don't know of. I don't think I'm on, like, a mailing list for that. But I know of, like, my grandmother's gotten stuff before from them through her insurance, like, texted her and, like, they showed up one day. But she has a different insurance provider. So it's just like, if they're listed at all on y'all's thing, that would be definitely something I'm interested in.
Okay. Well, yeah, we don't have any of that, or any resources or anything for that at the moment. We don't have any of that, any information or anything for that.
Is there a way for me to, like, be signed up for more text messages to get, like, even more possibility of like, a point of contact? Because I've never gotten some of these messages that I've received in the last month from y'all, and I've been on Aetna's insurance for years now.
Yeah, it's just it's what they just recently deployed because of the disaster, or the snow and the ice and the storm that came. It's just something that they just recently did.
Okay, but on y'all's end, there isn't, like, a way for me to opt into more stuff. This is just like a temporary kind of measure.
Right, it's just something that's temporary. But I'm sure that if they just did it this time, I'm sure that if something like this happened again, that they would probably do it again.
Okay.
But there's no way, like, for you to opt in. The only way that you could opt out is if you were to call in and say, put me on your do not call list, don't call me anymore. That would be the only way that you would not receive the calls if there was ever a disaster again.
Okay, because I do, like, lack a lot of contact from normal means since I don't have a driver's license and things like that. I'm not on, like, the normal evacuation lists and things like that, which has kind of been dangerous in the past, me not knowing frostbite circumstances and, like, being out and about. So I was just kind of, yeah, if there was anything I could do ahead of time.
I gotcha. Yeah, there's not any other any lists or anything that I can put you on, like preventative lists that I can, like, put you on ahead of time. That we don't have anything like that or anything. If you're a member, basically you're on the list already. Just as long as you're, like, not on the do not call list, then you're okay.
Okay. Is Aetna's normal member service line open right now?
It is.
Could you transfer me to them?
Absolutely, I sure can. Anything else I can help you with before I transfer you over?
No, I don't think so. Y'all have been great so far.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. You have a great and wonderful day, and give me just one moment. I'll get you transferred over, okay?
Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star. If you know your party's extension, press 0. Otherwise, please stay on the line for further information.
Para español, marque el 8.
The cold weather is here. Safety precautions for the freeze can be found at https://idh.la.gov/news/wintersafety. For assistance related to the winter freeze, please contact Member Services Department at 1-855-242-0802. TTY 711. What can I help you with? Say eligibility and benefits, ID card or welcome packet, case management, nurse line, transportation services, mental health crisis support, or more options.
More options.
You can say update personal information, report fraud or abuse, interpretation services, or something else.
Something else.
Which can I help you with? Say medication information, continued coverage, grievance or appeals, how do I get a gift card, or something else.
How do I get a gift card?
If you have questions about gift cards, I will be happy to transfer you to someone who can assist you further. Would you like to speak to someone now?
Yes.
What's the member's ID? If you need a minute to find it, press star and I'll wait. All right, I'll sit tight while you get the ID. When you're ready, just press the star key. I'm still here. When you're ready, press the star key. What's the member's ID? If you need a minute to find it, press star and I'll wait.
Five, 7, 9, 4, 0, 3, 8, 6, 4, 5, 6, 9, 6.
Is that right?
Yes.
What's the member's date of birth?
05/22/97.
I missed that. Tell me the member's 2-digit month, 2-digit day, and 4-digit year.
May 22nd, 1997.
Is that right?
Yes.
What's the member's first and last name?
Jeffrey Bodin.
We found the information you're requesting, but aren't recognizing the phone number you're calling from. After this call, please contact the state to update your records. Transferring you now.
If you need a ride or speak to transportation, press 1. If you would like to speak to a member services representative regarding all other questions, please press 2 or remain in the line. We value your feedback at Aetna, and if you have a moment, please hold after your call to take a brief survey. June is Men's Health Month, a time to raise awareness about health care for men and focus on encouraging boys, men, and their families to practice healthy living, such as exercising and eating healthy. Men in the United States, on average, die 5 years earlier than women, and at higher rates from the 3 leading causes of death: heart disease, cancer, and unintentional injuries. Encourage men, boys, and their families to take control of male health issues with the proper screenings and care. Even if you don't feel sick, it is important to see your doctor regularly and schedule annual exams. From late June to late August, we will be reaching out to our members to ask about their experience with our behavioral health services. This survey will be sent in the mail via paper form. If members receive this survey, They should complete it and send it back right away. Thank you. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or contact your local emergency services. It's flu season. Getting a new flu shot each year helps protect you and your family from this serious illness. This year, with the ongoing pandemic, it's more important than ever to get the flu shot. There is no cost for the flu shot, and getting a flu shot won't give you the flu. Contact your doctor today or ask your member services representative for details. Please hold for the next available representative.
Thanks for calling Aetna Better Health Louisiana. This is Courtney. May I know who I'm speaking with?
Jeffrey Bodin, the member.
And what is the address that should be listed?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana, 70471.
And what is a good callback number for you?
985-272-8989.
And did you want to update your email address or leave what we have listed?
I just leave what you have listed.
Okay. And lastly, the primary care doctor we have on file is a Dr. Pham. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And how can I help you today?
I selected the option for information about a gift card as a starting point, but then after that I want to request a new ID card.
Okay. So first, because I can actually take care of that in a second, I'll go ahead and get the card sent out for you, and it will arrive in about 7 to 10 business days. And for the gift card, did you just want to know how the program works?
Yeah, I've gotten gift cards from y'all before in various denominations. I think from various grant funding and things like that due to ADHD medication, stuff like that. Every year there'd be a new round of funding or something. I get a new gift card, but a completely different amount usually. In the past it was Walmart gift cards
because
or
it's
something.
based on the different type of benefits that you get. So for example, actually let me pull up the 2026 one because it did change this year, and I think it's a little bit less than usual, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of just it always changed completely randomly for me. One year it seemed like it went down for other people, but it quadrupled for me, and then the next year it was $50. So I'm fine with anything. It all helps.
Yeah, so one example would be because men do have less benefits as well, but let's just say you go to get your yearly visit or your annual checkup with your primary care. That one typically stays the same, so I believe that one is still $50. It would range anywhere from $35 to $50, somewhere within that. So you'll receive that benefit amount. I want to say the colorectal cancer screening is one of them, but I could be wrong. Give me just a moment, please. Because
Okay.
I don't want to give wrong information. But each benefit is a different amount. And of course, it's going to move super slow, just a few moments. Okay, so for 2026, there is of course the flu shot you get for that, but you have to take that one at your primary care doctor's office. It cannot be done at the pharmacy. If you wanted to qualify, it has to be at your primary care's office.
I
Um,
did get
like
one
I
at
mentioned,
a
the adult wellness.
associated primary care facility for like teaching residents and stuff. In November, I got both, all the flu shots I think there, and like a supplemental one for like monkeypox or whatever. In
Do you know if they would
October.
have submitted it for you? Because I don't know if it would have triggered that one.
I honestly, y'all could have sent it out in the last few months, and I just, yeah, probably lost it. If anything was sent out, I like kind of just there's been too much going on. I'm only kind of playing catch up now. Is there a
Okay,
way for you to
so I
check
don't
and
see
see
that
if y'all
anything
issued
has been
anything?
requested. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I just went ahead and went to see and double check. There hasn't been anything requested at all. And the way that the system works is based off of your doctor submitting their claims to the insurance, the pharmacy as well for like the medication ones. And it triggers it automatically as soon as that claim has been paid. We don't do it manually anymore because anytime we would request it, it would automatically reject them for some reason, and they don't want that to happen, so they wait on that paid claim. But what I can do is go ahead and add you to our auto sign up program. That way you can actually get your card ahead of time. And then when your benefits do start loading, you'll already have the card because it's going to be one single card instead of a different one each time.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. And you want to send to the Parkview Boulevard address?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So I have you in the auto sign up program now. And again, going forward, anytime you become eligible for something, when your provider submits that claim and it's been paid out, it's automatically going to trigger for you to get your benefit within 30 to 60 business days.
Are you able to check if any claims were made to like trigger anything in 2025 at all?
I can see how far it would let me go back. Um, Give me one moment. Or actually, no, because it would tell me, it would say like such and such requested on such and
Because I
such
switched
date.
my
And
primary
before I
care
did the
office
auto sign
last
up, it
year, so I'm thinking that might be why I didn't get anything in 2025. I may have just forgotten about it, honestly. Usually, like, I would get something every year, I think. And
yeah, it's possible. I don't want to say a definite yes or no, but I do show here before I did the auto sign up, there was actually like a completely blank space. It's under, they call it orders, but it's essentially when your request is being made. The only one that's on there is the one from today, and that's for the auto sign up. Anything before that, it would have had a date like 2025, 2024, or something along that line.
oh, my Medicaid did get kind of like recycled so that I could like stay with y'all as a plan and stuff in December, which hadn't happened before. So that I figure that could also
Like
probably
you had to
be
do
the
a
case.
renewal.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I was on it. I'm still on the same thing, but
Yeah,
like
that's
they had
possible.
never they cut off my benefits, and they weren't like ever supposed to do that, and they got me back on as fast as they could in December. But like there was like a like gap there, um, so maybe that was it. Is there still an ADHD medication benefit for this? Because like I get that prescription, like I already got it filled this month.
Um, let's make sure. I know there's the high blood pressure one, and I know there's the antipsychotic one. Um, Double check. Okay, so no, I don't even see the antipsychotic one anymore. I do still see the high blood pressure one. Um,
Would those specifically be like only cardiovascular medications, or would is it like a catch-all for anything with blood pressure related?
I would assume it would be anything blood pressure related or anything for high blood pressure because I know they have like different medications for like different reasons, but I would assume it's all. Yeah, I don't see the antipsychotic one anymore at all, so they may have taken that one off. Oh,
Because I'm wondering if my epilepsy
I don't
medication might
at all.
qualify for the blood pressure, just because I think it may have in the past been submitted for it successfully. But I'm not sure because it is a different formulation that I'm on now. Is there like a
Um,
list that you can pull
if,
up?
if
Um,
not necessarily a list, but there is like a qualification type of thing. So it says members age 21 and up may receive $10 every 3 months, up to $40 a year for high blood pressure medication fills. Um, but it doesn't mention any particular medication.
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm on so many different medications nowadays that a few of them would probably
Honestly,
qualify.
if it does pick it up, yeah, if it does pick it up, it's automatically gonna do it. So
Just whenever
I
like the
I honestly would
prescription's
just make
filled,
sure you
it'll
can.
just like
Yeah,
automatically do it.
yeah, if it's a qualifying one, it typically will automatically pick it up. Just like I mentioned the flu shot, it will automatically pick it up when it's submitted from your PCP's office or like their billing, however they go about doing that. It has to be from your PCP specifically rather than a pharmacy. They used to let you get it from the pharmacy, but they changed that. So it just depends on like how the information I guess is submitted when those claims are submitted.
And if they already submitted the claim successfully, and this was months ago, I wouldn't be able to call them and like have them resubmit something to try to work it out. I just would have to wait for
No.
2026.
Yeah, you would just have to wait for the 2026 one.
Okay. And so
And
it's
were there
just
any
like
other
the
questions or
so
concerns?
it's just like the flu shot and then the high blood pressure. There isn't any other ones that are listed currently.
Um, let me see which one would be more geared towards you because I won't lie, a lot of them are like women focused. Um, I kind of feel like in special circumstances, the breast cancer one might apply to men, but I don't know like what
It
additional.
might apply to. I'm a cancer patient. You'd be surprised
Yeah,
at the amount of tests and stuff I get done, and screenings and things like that. I'm
yeah.
getting a chest X-ray in a couple of days, for example. So, I if you may as well tell me about that one too.
Yeah, so that's just the it's just for getting the breast cancer screening. Members ages 40 to 74 may receive $25 for completing the screening,
Oh, I'm
and
out
then
of the
there's
age
the
range.
colorectal cancer screening. Yeah, members 45 and up may receive $25 for the colon cancer screening. Those are like the two main ones that never change. So every single year, it's a possibility to qualify for those.
If like I did qualify for like a breast cancer screening just because they find something, um, and I have it done because like let's say that's a possibility, because it could be, uh, would that age range completely negate my ability to receive the gift card just because it's like set in stone, or would like
I
should they still try to
honestly
submit
don't
it?
think so. Yeah, I don't think it would qualify if you're not within that age range because of course they additionally have like your information in the system. So for example, when we're looking at your I guess when they're looking at your information, it has your member ID number, your name, your date of birth, your age is automatically listed. And because they're moving more towards the system being completely automatic, I think it will automatically filter that you're out of the age range.
Okay, so even having a screening done, just like for normal cancer stuff for me, wouldn't and it's billed successfully, wouldn't necessarily mean that I get anything. It's just this is like a grant for like specifically this age range. All right.
Yeah, because I think it's most of them are geared towards, of course, making sure you're like caring about your health and being more focused on your health, because it's just human nature. Unless we know something is absolutely wrong, a lot of people really don't like to go to doctors, or they don't trust doctors for a large amount of reasons. So it's mainly to make sure you're keeping up with your health, but a lot of them are also geared towards older people, because those are like, that's the main demographic that just does not go to the doctor no matter what. Like if they can just do a home remedy, or a nap will make a cold go away, that type of thing. A lot of them are geared towards older people to make sure they're going to the doctor as well.
Okay. Yeah, because if there's anything besides that, like that I can speak to my oncologist about or anything like that, they'll schedule me for tests if it's something that like the insurance companies want to start tracking for me. They'll do it, no problem. It's just another thing.
It could be something random that you didn't even think about that may randomly pop up as a benefit one year. Again, it changes from year to year. So what we had last year, some of it is not there, but then there may be something that we didn't have last year that is there now. So it changes from year to year. It's still important to go to your doctors. They're, of course, going to submit their claims because they want to be paid. So you may actually randomly receive something you didn't even know you had a visit for.
Is there a way for you guys to send me, like, or find on Aetna's website somewhere, like, the actual list, or is the list just internal for y'all?
It's just internal.
Okay.
I would assume it would be on our website, but I don't think that it is.
I've looked before in years past, and I've never seen it before anywhere. And I've seen a lot of other lists for stuff. Like, y'all are good about putting out like PDF documents on random stuff, but I've never found like the gift card related like one outside of like actually like the option to find gift cards didn't even exist 6 months ago when I was calling the Aetna member services line. Like the gift card like 3 years ago or so, it popped up like press if you want to inquire about gift cards, press this button. But like last year it wasn't there, and today it was.
Oh wow, I didn't know that, so that's good to know.
But it also said last year something about vision benefits, like a $200 a year vision something or other, and that wasn't there today either, so I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Yeah, I think they're working on trying to update it, but the vision, you still have vision benefits. The amount is $150 if I'm not mistaken, because it was $150 last year, but let me double check on that as well. That one is actually on the website, but they don't update it as often as they should. Let's see. Vision care. Let's see. Okay, so they went down by $50, so it's $125 towards your frame or glasses.
Okay. And is like the optometry, like re-putting my lens that I currently have into a new pair, is that all covered, or do I have to pay for that on my own? Like their labor costs and stuff.
I would assume it's included, but I genuinely don't know. I just know that, of course, you have your free eye exam, and then you have your $125. On the website, it does say contact lenses are covered, but they're not. They haven't been covered for at least 2 years now. So it's just towards the frame and the glass themselves. And if there's anything more than the $125, that would come out of pocket.
Because I called around, and I haven't been able to find anyone that actually accepts Aetna for insurance anymore. The one place that did was like a hospital, and the only hospital still has the optometry store thing in it. And when I showed up in person and got y'all to like have transportation there, they told me they didn't accept the insurance, even though at a time they had like set it all up and stuff. So I'm kind of really
I can give you the number for iMed if you would like it, which is our vision line. They'll be able to tell you where you can go.
We have one of those. Oh yeah, sure. What's that?
That number is 888
888
747 0449.
And this is Aetna IMED?
Well, it's IMED. Like, the best way I can describe it is that they're like a vendor. So your benefits are still under Aetna Better Health, but we have the IMED line for vision. We have Dental Quest for dental. We have, well, we're back with being the pharmacy line ourselves, but there used to be a different pharmacy line. Everything is still under Aetna. They just have different lines for certain benefits.
Am I supposed to actually be speaking to them though? Because like when I call DentaQuest basically tells me like not to call them. They're supposed to be speaking to my dentist only. Is that the same like kind of relationship with IMED to like the member itself?
No, and they have a member services just like we do. I don't know the extent of like what they're able to tell you, if that makes sense. But just like you and I are speaking, they're able to speak with you that same way. So if you have questions, they're supposed to be there to answer those for you. So no, they can't tell you that they can't speak to you. Now, if you're calling in regard to something like, even they can even talk to you about claims, but if it's something that only a provider would know, that would make more sense.
Yeah,
but
that's
no,
what it
they're
was in
able
the
to like
past
answer
with
your
with
genuine.
DentaQuest. It was like
Okay, yeah, but they're able to answer
provider-specific
like
stuff.
your, yeah, no, but they're able to answer like general questions and stuff like that for you.
Okay, well, I guess are they able to connect me to like an actual optometrist in ophthalmology clinic that would like actually take me? Because I know DentaQuest did do that. That was one thing they did. They got me in to see
Yeah,
someone.
they should be. Yeah, they should be able to. I would assume they would be able to. If not, they can at least like tell you like, hey, we know for a fact this provider is in network. You can go to them. They should be able to do that.
Okay, great. I'm definitely gonna contact them then.
Did you want me to transfer you to them or no?
Wait, let me think. So you sent out the new card. I'm gonna get a new card that could be reloaded with stuff. Was there anything else I had to do for y'all's line? No, I think that's it. Yeah, could you transfer me to them?
Sure, no problem at all. There'll be a short survey at the end of the call. 5 is a good response. Just a moment, please.
Thank you for calling IMED, vision provider for Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If you're trying to find a provider in your area, get benefits and eligibility information, or receive an ID card, it's all available online. Simply ask our automated system for your member ID, and you will have what you need to register and get immediate access to everything online.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality. First, are you a member or a provider?
Member.
In a few words, how can I help you?
Register for account.
You want to register on our website, correct?
Correct.
You can register online at your Vision Care's website. Registration will require you to know your member ID. Do you need your member ID?
No.
How else can I help you? Or, if finished, simply hang up.
Connect me to a provider.
Locate a provider. Okay, if that's not right, say, go back. I'll need to look up your vision group first. First, say or enter the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. Using your keypad, enter just the last. Next, what's your date of birth, including month, day, and year? May 22nd, 1997. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thanks. One moment. Please say and then spell your first name.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
I have your first name as
Jeffrey.
spelled Jeffrey. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thanks. Now, say and then spell your last name.
Bodin. Bodin.
I have your last name as
Bodin.
spelled Bodin. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what's your zip code?
70471.
Your group offers a choice of private practitioners and national optical retailers with eye doctors. I have your zip code as 70471. Do you want to use it to search?
Yes.
Okay, I'll search that zip. Okay, I found 12 providers in or near that zip code. Not all providers offer all services, so it's important to confirm with the provider what services they offer. The easiest way to get the list of providers is by text message. Do you want me to text you the location?
Yes.
I see you're calling from a phone number ending in 4713. Is this the number I should text?
No.
Including area code, what is the mobile phone number I should text? Say. All right, I've texted you the first few locations. You can request more by replying to the text. Texting and data rates may apply. How else can I help you? Or, if finished, simply hang up.
Other options.
You can say things like benefits or find a provider. So, how can I help you? Eligibility and benefits. Okay, if that's not right, say, go back. Before we get started, just a couple of things to be aware of. First, for any concerns outside of a routine eye exam and eyewear, you'll need to contact your medical insurance provider. Second, all the benefits information being provided here is for in-network benefits. After hearing your benefits information, you'll get an option to have all your benefits information, including out-of-network, sent to you. Which one can I help you with? Eye exam, glasses, contacts, or if you've got a bit more time, all of them?
All of them.
Okay, I'll start with eye exam. You're currently eligible to receive a routine exam. For an exam, you'll pay nothing. You have a declining balance of $150 with a remaining balance of $150 that can be used towards eligible benefits. The group allows contacts, frame, and lens services. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Email.
I have an email address.
JeffreyBodin713
At
gmail.com.
Is this where I should send the email?
Yes.
Okay, your email should arrive shortly. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Fax.
Starting with the area code, what is your fax number? Say or enter your 10-digit fax. Your fax should arrive shortly. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Fax.
Starting with the area code, what is your fax number? Say. Your fax should arrive shortly. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Next benefit.
You're currently eligible for frames. For frames, you'll pay 80% off the retail price less the remaining balance. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Email.
Okay, your email should arrive shortly. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
You can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Fax.
Starting with the area code, what is your fax number? Your fax should arrive shortly. Now, you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, send it to me, or help with something else.
Next benefit.
You're currently eligible for lenses. What type of lenses? Single vision, bifocal, trifocal, or progressive? What type of lenses? Single vision, bifocal, trifocal, or progressive?
Progressive?
For clear, plastic, standard progressive lenses, you'll pay 80% off the retail price less the remaining balance. And for clear, plastic, premium progressive lenses, this plan has a benefit based on the brand selected, which I can provide via email. You'll pay 80% off the retail price less the remaining balance. Do you need information about add-ons or special coatings to your lenses?
Yes.
Okay, which one? Anti-reflective, scratch resistance, polycarbonate, tint, or UV coating?
UV coating.
For ultraviolet coating, you'll pay 80% off the retail price less the remaining balance. Now you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, different lens, different add-on, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Email.
Okay, your email should arrive shortly. Now you can say, next benefit, repeat benefit, different lens, different add-on, send it to me, or help with something else.
Different
You can
add-on.
say, next. Okay, which one? Anti-reflective, scratch resistance, polycarbonate, tint, or UV coating?
Tint.
For tint on lenses, you'll pay 80% off the retail price less the remaining balance. Now you can say next benefit, repeat benefit, different lens, different add-on, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Email.
Okay, your email should arrive shortly. Now you can say next benefit, repeat benefit, different lens, different add-on, send it to me, or help with something else.
Different add-on.
Okay, which one? Anti-reflective, scratch resistance, polycarbonate, tint, or UV coating?
Anti-reflective.
For standard anti-reflective coating, you'll pay 80% off the retail price less the remaining balance. Now you can say next benefit, repeat benefit, different lens, different add-on, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Email.
Okay, your email should arrive shortly. Now you can say next benefit, repeat benefit, different lens, different add-on, send it to me, or help with something else.
Send it to me.
The summary will cover all benefit details, not just the ones you heard. How should I send it? By fax or by email?
Fax.
Starting with the area code, what is your fax number? Say. I'll transfer your call. Just a moment while I connect you.
Oh, shit.
Please note all calls will be recorded and may be monitored for quality assurance and training purposes.
Thank you for calling Vision Services. How can I assist?
Hi, I think it transferred me to you because I tried to send myself, like, the benefit information as a fax. And I did it wrong. It wasn't working, so I'm assuming... So I tried putting in, like, the country code first, and then it just sent me here. So I don't know. I was trying to basically get sent documentation on every single benefit that I have currently through y'all for Aetna Better Health of Louisiana before I contact providers that y'all sent me in a text message.
Okay, so I can only assist with the vision. Did you need the vision
Yes, yeah, that's what
benefit?
that was the information I was on the little like auto dialer going through the options for was that.
Mm-hmm. May I have your May I have your name?
Jeffrey Bodin, Jeffrey Bodin.
Thank you so much for that. And I do show that you fully verified through the automatic system. Thank you so much for doing so. Is it okay if I call you by your first name?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for that. All right. And you say you are requesting those to be faxed?
Yes, ma'am. Basically every single thing and all of the like subcategories if possible.
May I have a fax number?
985. Let me just like click the thing here just in case. Like it's my 327 2100.
All right. I went ahead and requested that those benefits be faxed. It could take up to an hour for you to receive. Anything else I could assist with?
Could you also email all of those same things as well to me?
All right, and the email we have is your first name, last name, 713@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You should receive that email within 15 minutes.
Okay, and this will be like every single individual thing too, right?
Everything that we cover for you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything you can do with Vision to connect me to like a provider or something, or is that like list that I got sent in a text message all that I can access like through y'all?
It would be a list. I can send a list.
Okay, send me that list too as email, I guess.
All right. That has been sent as well. Anything else?
Send that as a fax as well too, just because it looks like the other fax is now working because you sent it through. It just didn't work for me.
All right. Anything else?
Is there anything else you could do on your end?
I don't think so. Just the benefits list, providers list. I think that's all we can send, unless you need an out-of-network claim form.
Oh, that too. Yeah, send me that too. My email and fax as well.
All right. I requested that as well. Oh, you don't have out-of-network benefits. So, I mean, that wouldn't really help you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm kind of, this is the first time I've ever called y'all. I'm just trying to, figure out how my Vision benefits work. There's no other, like, thing that I would normally call y'all directly for and, like, speak to a person. It's just, like, requesting information.
Or claims.
What would be the claims portion? Like, what would I do with that?
Just if you needed assistance with the claim, something happened with the claim.
Like if they ask me, like,
when you purchase glasses,
like they're not really sure how to like bill y'all, I would call y'all for assistance for the claims, something like that.
Well, normally the provider would do that.
Okay, because in the past, like fairly recently, that's been the difficulty I've seen, is that they don't quite understand how to file the claims properly, it seems like. Is there anything you can send me that I could just like be able to hand them at my first appointment, just so I have it all ready to go for them to be directed to like the best place to contact y'all for it? Because like just telling them to use my insurance card hasn't really worked in the past.
The benefits list you have, you can give to them.
That's what I can give to them. Okay, and that big documentation that you sent, that's the benefit list.
That is correct.
Okay. I guess that'll be all then.
All right. Well, if there's no other questions, it was a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much for calling Vision Services. Please stay on the line for a brief survey where a score of 9 to 10 just means I answered all of your questions today, and you have a great day.
Same.
Thanks for participating in our brief survey. Your responses help us continually improve our customer experience. Was your issue resolved on this interaction? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. Based on your interaction with our customer service representative today, how likely would you be to recommend our service to a friend or colleague? Please use a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is not at all likely and 10 is extremely likely. To select 10, quickly press 1 and then 0. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very courteous, how courteous was the customer service representative that assisted you today? Sorry, that was an invalid response. Please try again. Using the same scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very knowledgeable, how knowledgeable was the customer service representative that assisted you today? Using the same scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very satisfied, how satisfied were you with the customer service representative that assisted you today? Was this your first interaction about this exact issue or concern? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. Thank you for providing your feedback. Have a great day.